Casa Familiar opened its doors 30 years ago as an alternative mental health agency, and as the years passed, the community as well as the agency saw many changes. Andrea Escorepa, the CEO of Casa Familiar, grew up in San Isidro.
When I was a child in San Isidro, there was about 2,000 of us. Very small little town, diverse. I mean, we had people who worked at the racetrack who were Anglo people, we had Mexican people, we had Japanese people. We had a very diverse kind of community. And then as the economy changed and people started moving away, more Latino people started moving to San Isidro, and I was able to see that we started becoming more of a forgotten place.
In its beginning, Casa Familiar offered the people of the community those basic services needed for survival in a place that was for many strange and unknown. With great determination and dedication, their vision grew. Seated with resources, both donated and acquired through funding, their intent was to accommodate all age groups. Busy facilities emerged from what were once empty and run-down buildings: a fitness center, classrooms, and computer centers for children and their parents, and a civic center for community gatherings.
Y cuando hay más negocios, ¿qué más hay? Más empleos para nosotros, para la gente de esta comunidad.
People who are poor get used to being shut out of all kinds of aspects of their life because they don't have control. And by asking their opinion, people feel that they're important too, and because they are.
Specifically, we are looking at ways to improve San Isidro Boulevard from your perspective.
Every time people get together and they think about what their community could look like, it gives them the power to imagine. And an imagination leads to a vision, and a vision eventually leads to a plan. And then if you're good at putting things together, you can actually make that plan a reality. And that's what I think a lot of people here hope will happen. It doesndoesn't happen overnight, but it is in fact the beginning.
The meeting that we had the other day, those contribute to projects like the one that is under construction right now, our project which is called Casitas de las Florecitas. But this is the site of the project, and it's going to be 8 homes. The construction of this project, besides providing eight wonderful homes to 8 families at a very affordable price, something that they can afford, will really help to put Casa Familiar on the housing development map. And now as a Rose Fellow here at Casa, I'm just able to see the whole project from the beginning, from its inception, and all the way to the end till we hand the keys to those 8 families and they move into their homes. So I'm very excited about the project, and it's one of the many reasons it's good to work here at Casa.
We have 3 transitional units, 3 two-bedroom units that we use for transitional purposes. And our goal is to get our families in transitional so that we can situate them, stabilize their situation so the children can get in school, they can establish some source of income, look for employment, or enroll in school.
Una oportunidad gracias a Nancy. Yo creo que para mí es como una especie de ángel en este momento.
It's a partnership that we form with the families. We help them help themselves.
I have seen San Isidro change, and now it's on the upswing. I think now we're beginning to recognize Mexico, a place that the county of San Diego had turned their back to. Well, it's now gotten so big that they either cannot turn their back to it, or they've seen the light and they're not willing to turn their back to it. The future of San Isidro is very exciting, and we're seeing parts and pieces of it now. We're on the world's busiest border. We have a huge shopping center complex. that will eventually have residences there and our library. A bridge, a pedestrian bridge, hopefully, will be funded sometime in the future. They're thinking of redesigning the border. So all of these things will provide the tax base that San Isidro needs to stabilize its economy and to provide things not only for investors but for the residents who are here. The only good community is one that involves its people, because I think that our people are good, worthy, dignified, noble, very wonderful people, and they deserve to have a better place for their children.
Bye-bye. Bye.